It seems that nuclear energy for South Africa is off the table for now. Energy Minister Radebe has released the much-anticipated draft integrated resource plan for public comment. Now, the IRP is government's plan for the different types of energy to be used in the country.
The draft integrated resource plan sees no increase in the use of nuclear energy until the year 2030. This is in stark contrast to the IRP 2010 that had envisaged a shift from coal-generated electricity to nuclear. However, Energy Minister Radebe said in Pretoria that the plan provides for nuclear to remain at around 2.5% of the energy mix. This follows much debate about whether South Africa could afford a nuclear build that could have rocketed to 1 trillion rand.
On the issue of nuclear, as it is evident from the report, for the year till 2030, there is no plan to increase that. But as we have said, as you're going to be seeing in the report, post that, there will be a detailed technical analysis in order to see how much will be needed post-2030, as the whole IRP looks towards the year 2050. So, but towards the year 2030, there is no envisaged increase in terms of nuclear.
The IRP also includes plans to decommission so-called dirty energy coal-powered stations and hold back on new coal stations. Players in the coal sector have been fighting for jobs. But Radebe says, in keeping with commitments to climate change, government is going to deepen partnerships with independent power producers that provide renewable energy. The IRP 2030 proposes an energy mix made up of 46% coal, 16% gas and 15% wind.
The recommended plan uses the least cost plan as a starting point. The least cost plan being a plan without a renewable energy constraints. The following policy adjustments have been incorporated into the recommended plan for the period up to 2030.
Radebe's revelation that demand for Eskom energy is 30% below expectation is another sign that the South African economy is struggling. The public has 60 days to comment on the IRP. Balendle Mthethwa, SABC News, Pretoria.